if you were allowed to play only one tune from now on in jam sessions, which one would it be? For me, it would be this one. Emelie Waldken here. This tune is the Slängpolska efter Anders Gustaf Andersson from Mörkö in Södermanland, just south of Stockholm. But that name is really bland and not really telling us much, so this tune has a few nicknames. Mörkö, it's a place, can be translated into the dark island, and that was the first nickname I used for this tune when I was at Malung folkhögskola. But then, because of the melody, I got another name pretty quickly. Pom Pom Pom. Yeah, it's not very creative, but at least it has a little bit more character than Slängpolska efter Anders Gustaf Andersson, you know. To not be mixed up with pom, which is Beethoven. This tune is one of my absolute favorites, and I've played it countless times at jam sessions, of course, alone, but also on stage. And if you have been to one of my balfolk gigs, you probably have heard it. Yet I have not yet taught it to you, so I thought today was the day. So in this video we're gonna learn the melody, we're gonna look at a few details, and for my patrons who support me on Patreon, exclusively for them, there will be a video with the bass line that I play. Which is a very cool bass line, but I'm not giving it to you now because it will be only on Patreon. Link in the description if you are interested. But now let's get into the tune itself. Part A. So we are in D minor, one of the very common and best keys in Scandinavian folk music. And we start right on an F. I have mine a little bit higher than a tempered F, as I usually do. This is a Slängpolska, by the way, so you have an even heaviness, even weight on each 3 beats. So you don't have to think too much about where the beats are, because like where it's 1 and where it's 2 and where it's 3 for the beats, because they're pretty much equal all the way. Let's go. And slower. And here I do a lot of like little decorations or small variations all the time, so let's look at them a little bit. Once more. And this tune has quite some climbing on Nyckelharpa, but it's not really hard. Or maybe it is because I'm very used to play D minor up there, but it's really not so hard. And the thing is that in D minor, if you jump, if we hear a bit of the open A, it is in the key. It's in the chord, so there's not really a big problem if you heard, for example, there, if you do. We heard it a little bit, and it's not really a problem. So you really have time to like do the switches and so on. So I think it's a good tune actually to practice your climbing if it's what you're after on Nyckelharpa. And on to the B part. We start on a high D. And slower. And not too slow, but with some decorations that I tend to do. Very fast, this little one, the last one. All the mordents and drills in general are very, very fast. They're more like decorating than really heard. And here, if you are like me, tuned with a D on as the second string, you can do a lot of this very interesting rhythmical stuff. But you can even make it more rhythmical. For example, so play a bit with the drone and find different patterns and places where you can put it or remove it to make it more interesting. There it is! I hope you will learn this tune and have so much fun with it as I have. It's really a good tune. It's not too hard, but not too easy either. You have possibilities to do lots of stuff with harmonies, but also with variations, second voices, and it is so groovy! It's crazy. I love it. Let me know what you would like to see next on the channel. And as said, if you want the bass line for this tune, or if you would like the sheet music with all the bowings and details that I play, I give them exclusively on my Patreon. So if you're interested, check that in the description. In any case, don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell, and maybe follow me on social media. I think I post quite a lot of stuff that is funny and maybe relatable about Scandinavian folk music and Nyckelharpa. Maybe I'm not funny and just think I am, but well, go check and you tell me. Have fun learning this tune, and I will see you next time. Hej då!